would like to welcome you to the love session. Please enjoy.
What definition do you give to love? How do you understand what relationship is like? What pops up your mind when you think about two people in a relationship? When life shows you what relationship is like, what marriage is like, and to you it's like disappointment, does your definition of love, does it change? Does your understanding of what you call love, is it altered? When you hit that rock and the person that seemingly you think or you feel or you felt you were in love with, that's someone that to you, you gave your whole world to, appears to be someone that you're not seeing, that you're now seeing as your enemy. What fills your soul? What fills your mind? What thoughts comes up? And what are the things that you say about the opposite sex, about love, about life? Does your tongue change? How easy was it moving forward? This is Heart to Heart, a love and relationship program where we learn how to love, how to say, I am sorry, I miss you, I love you. Can we take it to another level? I want you tonight, I just want to show you how it's feeling, or how I'm feeling for you from within me. Heart to Heart is a program that teaches you the ABC of loving right and not missing it, knowing how to say it right, how to do it right, how to give it right. Every Wednesday like this, between the hours of 9 and 10, this is We Talk About. Every Wednesday night we always bring a true life story whereby you have the opportunity to contribute and help someone feel better, know better, and be better. Maybe you're going through something and somehow you've been speaking to people, you've been talking to people, and somehow, some way, you've not been able to just advance. You've not been able to get the right words to key your mind, your brain back, and restabilize you. This is the program, and the person you're hearing the voice is the person you need to talk to. It is an award-winning program, at least like 2-3 awards. Okay, my name is Dayo Adinuga, your soul man on the radio. Saying good evening to you. Thank you for joining me. Without wasting much of your time, I got music, some lovely tunes to play to you and for you tonight. And definitely we'll continue with the topic we started last week. I hope I will be able to run through it today, and that is talking about our desire for each other as a married man and a married woman. One of the major factors that brings about separation. Most couples still live together, but they're already separated. They're still living under the same roof, but they are separated. This is one of the pillars that needs to be understood, that needs to be talked about. Libido. I tried explaining it last week in a layman's language. It's simply the desire of the man or the desire of the woman. How you are so desirous to want to have your woman, talking about sex now. The sex drive of each individual. Some it's high, some it's low. And because of this, because most of the time two high people don't always meet, don't always get married. Most of the time, 75 to 80%, it's always maybe the man is high or the woman is higher than the man, or the man is higher. Man's desire, meant for sex, the drive is higher than the woman. So most of the time, it leads to a confusion in the other room. Thereby, it extends to their mind, to their psyche, and they unknowingly throw in the towel. And most of the time, they find it hard to discuss with people. They don't even know how to discuss with each other. So we started talking about it last week, and I believe you learned one or two things last week. We're going to be moving up ahead today. Last week I told you that both the man and the woman, like I always say, this program is meant for when we're talking about relationship here. It is the relationship between a man and a woman, not the man and a man or woman. I don't promote that. Even the federal government does not. Okay, so we talk about as God has created it between a man and a woman. That's the friendship that we talk about here. That is the relationship that we talk about here and we encourage here. And of course, that is the kind of marriage we praise, eulogize, encourage here on the program Heart to Heart. Both parties should discuss their needs lovingly, honestly, without blame or shame. The one with a higher libido should express his or her desire respectively. The one with a lower libido, that is the desire, the drive, should communicate their limit gently, understandably to the other party. Now listen to me tonight. Marriage is about mutual satisfaction, not one-sided demand. Like I also said last week, you hear a man or a woman say that whenever I say let's go to the other room, my partner will respond and say, is it food? Now I tried to explain something last week by saying when that statement comes out of you to your partner, you have psychologically demoralized your partner. If it's a man or a woman that does not have the boldness to always want to talk about it, such people will withdraw and they might not even ask again. And if it's one of those people that are not strong-minded, they might start looking for it outside. And that is the beginning of the fall, of the break, of the shattering of that beautiful home. So I hear someone asking me right now that when a man or a woman's libido, that is the desire, the cravings for emotional attention, sex drive, is more in marriage, what can they do? Let me just rush briefly. Last week, number one, I said, talk about it openly. Number two, I said, seek balance, not perfection. Sorry, I won't be able to go deep again because I want to move forward. Maybe you have a program or you have a church and you want me to come talk, then I can start all over again, okay? But on this show, we move. So number three for today, that is where we are starting for today. What is number three?
This is Heart to Heart, a love and relationship program. Keep listening.
My number three for you tonight is consider physical and emotional factors. Now, this is where a lot of couples have problems. No matter how spiritual you are, the things I'm going to be talking about right now are things that break the home unconsciously. I said my number three is you as an individual, both of you, consider physical and emotional factors. Number one, stress. Number two, fatigue. Hormones or health issues can sincerely lower desire for sex. When you're tired, when you're weak, emotionally you're not stable, the man is thinking of debt, is thinking of money that is owing, the woman is not stable emotionally because of what she's thinking, maybe work as well, fatigue and all that. You need to understand this. These factors can actually lure cravings for sex. Now let me share with you things that can help you boost the desire. Peradventure, the earlier points that I mentioned have been affecting you, and you know that yes, they have been affecting you. Affection, attention, and emotional closeness often raise desire. This is because all these things help increase and connect, thereby increase the desire. When you give attention to each other, when you communicate, when you talk, when you play, when you gist, don't keep those sweet memories, don't keep those sweet times to yourself alone. Share with your partner, talk about it, laugh about it, throw pillows. Throwing pillows at each other is not meant for when you are courting. Starting with your partner in the kitchen, your wife in the kitchen, can arouse affection. Your husband is having his bath in the bedroom, you're married. Joining him in the bedroom can also increase and activate the desire more. The more emotionally connected a couple is, the easier sexual harmony becomes. The Holy Book somewhere says that the husband should fulfill his marital duty to his wife, and likewise the wife to her husband. Do not deprive each other except by mutual consent for a time. As a pastor, as an imam, a spiritual person, don't deny your partner by saying, I am busy, I'm praying, I want to seek the face of God. Agree with your wife. Remember, I said for a time, not for 10 months, not for 6 months. Now you know what you need to pray for. For a time, maybe a day or two, even maybe a week, I don't know, probably a month at most. Don't kill that woman. And as a woman, don't kill that man because you want to fast, you want to pray, you want to connect to God. Please, you are depriving your partner. God self is not happy about it. It could delay and stop your prayers from being answered. Well, if you're listening to me on radio right now, you have the opportunity to also join me on Facebook at Premier FM 93.5. When you are there, please let me know you're there. Like it, share it, and make a comment. Write something about what we're talking about. Maybe it's affecting you, or maybe you're learning tonight. Just let me know about it. And what I just told you earlier means neither of the partners, the man or the woman, should use sex as a weapon. Nor should one impose it forcefully. The key word here is mutual. Another one is consent and consideration. You must agree, it must be mutual, you must have that mutual understanding. If you want to do something and so that your wife or your husband will not see you as if you are depriving, seek his consent, seek our consent that, my dear babe, I want to do this for the next 5 days. It might affect that our play in the other room. Please, hope you will allow me. Speak it out. Don't come as a lion and the tribe of Judah of your house and come and forcefully say, I am not. Or the woman that has become, I don't know, spiritually, you think you are just high up there and you can talk to your man down and say, I am not doing, I am praying to God, I'm seeking the face of God because money, because of this, because of a check, ta. Stop that thing. Number 5, and my last point for today, and for the particular topic, libido. Explore non-sexual intimacy Sometimes, what one partner really crave for is closeness, not just sex. Hugging, kissing, praying together. All this help bridge desire. It does bridge desire differences. Your wife wants you to cuddle her. Even if you are not used to it, once in a while, do it. And your wife that you want your husband to cuddle you, I beg your pardon. You too, you can turn around, cuddle him and say, while you're doing that, he's responding, he's reciprocating. And cuddling is not only meant for when it's cold though. Daddy. A warm hug when he's going to work, when she's going to work, when he returns, when she returns. When you go out together, when you come back home together, a hug, a kiss. All this brings about reaffirming your affection and your love for each other. And as a matter of fact, it actually increases the desire. It helps the libido, so to say, to increase. If it's extreme, talking about this desire now, if it's extremely low or extremely high, if one's partner's libido is unusually high or low, and it causes tension at home, listen to this as I wind down on this topic. Be it a man or a woman, husband or wife, if this thing is already causing tension or has been causing tension, see a doctor to rule out hormonal and psychological causes. You need counsel. Summarily, when libido levels differ, I'm summarizing right now. Number one, communicate with love. Compromise with wisdom. Connect emotionally and spiritually. Care for each other. You know what she's thinking about, you know what he's thinking about, a project and all that. You are thinking the way he's thinking or the way she's thinking. You are praying what she wants you to pray concerning a project or a desire, what she's hoping for. It connects, it brings the connectivity. It makes it stronger. Care for each other's needs, not just physical, but in every way. In every way. That is how intimacy becomes a blessing and not a burden. Intimacy is supposed to be a blessing to your relationship, to your marriage, not a curse and not a burden. Remember what I said. Communicate, talk it. Ask your husband. Talk about it. Husband, listen, talk about. If your wife's libido is higher than your own, don't feel threatened. I've heard a woman that say the husband will see, I can't open up to him that my libido is high, I want it more, because he will think I am Olosho. So, that was the language she used. So she just kept it to herself. And the man is not high, the man is just there. Until I had to meet the husband and we had some sessions of counseling and all that. And everything, it's all about opening up to each other. This is the first thing to do. Don't use agidi, don't use gra to say you're not doing, I'm tired. You are destroying your home. And this particular aspect can break it all down. My prayer is your home will rise up, it will fuse up, and it will always be fun. This aspect, work on it as a husband, as a wife. Communicate and let it be fine. Okay, I'm going to be taking a short musical break, and after that we shall move to the next segment, the story segment, and then I will throw the lines open, and definitely we shall talk about it. I want to say thank you to those watching on Facebook right now. Adeboje Yusuf Oladimiji, thank you very much. I also have Busola Adewale Queen. Thank you very much for being part of the show. If you're listening, you want to join, let me know. If today's your birthday, I can say happy birthday to you. Okay, let's take a short musical break. This one is coming from Rabina featuring Joe Boy.
This is Heart to Heart, a love and relationship program. Keep listening.
But I've asked for honey TP milk, Godzilla song, na 6.2 inches. Could you blow me kisses? You might be tired of me pussy. I've been seeing the work of God in my baby, August in my baby, Sunday on my baby. Come and see the work of God in my baby. Let on the Sunday, hallelujah, praise. Treat you nice, I go do you well. Full package, maybe be 10-10. They know they see a tap around on these days. Anybody from who you don't make mistake. Too sweet, give me jetty like a cheesecake. You want any conny, I know send these babes. Say what's up, I go like praise. You got what I want, to ya give me baby. I be a boy for your matter. Nobody not if it's scatter the connection with me and you be careful.
Olujude Ramoni.
Mashing me back on.
Olua Fisayo. Akinloye.
You are the perfect picture.
Adeboje Yusuf Oladimeji. Sola Adewale Queen. Thank you for hanging out with me today. As you on Facebook, keep watching. You can drop some comments about what we talked about today, what you learned, and let me know your own angle to it. Or if you have any question that you want to ask about what we talked about since we started talking about libido since last week, you can just drop a word. It's going to help someone. It doesn't have to be all from my own direction all the time.
This is Heart to Heart, a love and relationship program. Keep listening.
All right. Before I move to that next segment, I have some announcements to make, and basically it's just one announcement, and it's just to let you know. Today is today. I think today is it 21 or 22? Let me be sure. Okay, today is 21st day, the month of January, the year 2026. It was just like yesterday when we said Happy New Year, right? Okay. And in few days' time, we shall be moving to another month, which is February. And everybody in the world, old, young, married, single, know that February 14 is tagged Valentine's Day. And a lot of wrong things happen on that day. With a mindset or with a thought that you are professing love. Okay, so Heart to Heart, a team and committee putting up a talk show, a 150-minute talk show. That is just 2.5 hours, 2 p.m. to 4:30 on that same day, on Valentine's Day, February 14. Okay, Heart to Heart team, we're putting that talk show up to talk about something that is very, very important. We're going to be having 2 sessions, or should I say 3 sessions? Okay, there's going to be a movie that arouses us, that takes us in to the moment of talking about what we want to talk about. Okay, so don't miss it. That is the first thing that we're going to be doing as soon as it hits 2. As a matter of fact, the movie will start before 2 p.m. and it rolls on. I'm trying to let you know so that don't come late. When you come, I'm not saying you should come and do praise. No, there is no church. We're talking about relationship. It's Valentine's Day. Okay, so when we come, we start and we end at the right time. No extension. We have panelists from all over, professionals. After the movie, the next segment is the panelist segment, where we're going to be having like 3 of them plus myself talking about honor and respect in marriage. It's a controversial issue. You know, I talked about it somewhere on Monday. I was on a meeting and immediately I said it. More than 2-3 women, wives, responded. I said, what is the meaning of honor and respect? Must men not to respect and honor us? You know, it is a very, very important issue that we need to talk about. Okay? The honor, the respect, the love, and everything. We need to talk. We need to understand why it needs to. You need to know how you can respect, how you can profess your love, how you can grow your marriage. That's going to be the first segment, and the microphones are going to be thrown open for you to ask your questions. How it's been faring, how it's been beating you, not that man beat, how that thought has been affecting you. That's why I said beating. I'm not encouraging beating you. Don't beat your wife and don't beat your husband. Okay, all right. How that thing has been hitting you and making you not to be able to move forward, correspond, and compromise and love and be affectionate. It's an open mic thing. So you ask your questions and we definitely give you the right answers by the special grace of God. Then we move to the next segment of the theme for this year's Valentine's special program. The theme is My Choice, My Life. My choice, my life. You see, I've come to realize that most of us, let me just put it this way, most of us in life, we are living the life of the choice that we made yesterday. A lot of us are married to men and women that now we can't alter, we can't change because of the choice that we made yesterday or the choice some people made for us, and maybe then we don't have the power. So for new people not to make such mistakes, how do I make that choice? How do I know when to make the choice? These are the things we're going to be talking about on February 14. You want to know where it's going to be happening? It's going to be happening in Ibadan on Saturday, February 14, 2026. We're in Ibadan, right here at Broadcasting House, Radio Nigeria, Dugbe, at Studio One. Okay, it is our program. Okay, so we're bringing. There's no gate fee. No gate fee. Don't be scared. There's no gate fee. It's going to be fun that day. There's going to be red carpet. There's going to be refreshment. There's going to be drinks. They're going to meet new people, exchange numbers, learn how to, have a beautiful relationship. Remember, it's starting by 2 p.m. February 14, and it's ending by 4:30 p.m. February 14. 4:30 p.m. end of the program. 2 p.m. the program has started. I gave you an audio. The movie will have started showing before 2 p.m. But officially the program starts by 2. But just to be able to enjoy the movie very well, it must have started showing before 2 p.m. All right? So let's make it a date next week. Not next week. So mark your date, mark your calendar right now, knock it down. Come with your spouse, come with your husband, come with your wife, come with your friends, okay? And the day will be loving. Okay? All right, let's enjoy this one on Mawumi. Well, if you are going to be available on all social handles, there's a link that we are sending so that you can mark it and fill the form to let us know so that we can prepare for your coming. Okay? I'm going to let you have the link in a short while. I'm going to be reading it out so that I can write it down and then be part of it. Let's enjoy this one. Adele, from it's a cover done by Adele by Omowumi. The song is entitled Hello. I'll be back. Don't go away.
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet to go over everything. They say time's supposed to heal you, but I ain't done much healing. Hello, can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming about who we used to be when we were younger and free. I've forgotten how it felt before the world fell at our feet. There's such a difference between us and a million miles. Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. But when I call, you never seem to be home. Hello from the outside. At least I can say that I've tried to tell you I'm sorry for breaking your heart, but it don't matter. It clearly doesn't tear you apart anymore. Hello, hello, how are you? It's so typical of me to talk about myself. I'm sorry. I hope that you will. Did you ever make it out of that town where nothing ever happened? It's no secret that the both of us are running out of time. So hello from the other side.
Okay. Hello from the other side. It's been a while, you know. I know I messed up. I know I spoke wrongly to you. I know I responded not the right way. Now listen to this. When your spouse is telling you things, there are two things. It's either you react or you respond. I always advise people, learn to respond. Don't react. Reacting is negative. Respond could carry some embrace with it. Okay, response is always calmer. Now when you're trying to make a point to your spouse, I always say this as well: don't throw it, don't stone it, because when you do, he will dodge it, he won't accept it. But toss it, say it gently, no matter how hot or how hurting you are. Just toss that thing that is not making you happy, that your partner has done or is doing to you. Say it, speak it gently. Toss it. When you toss a ball to anyone, the person will reach out and catch it. When you do it that way, you're growing your relationship, you're growing your marriage. Remember what we talked about libido. The man, the woman, anyone could be higher. But people have failed to communicate. People have failed to talk about it. And it is destroying homes. And that's why we've talked about it last week and this week. So maybe you're just joining us on the show. I want to say you're welcome. If you've missed the topic on libido, you can watch this video again and again. You can download it, watch it. Okay, watch it and listen to the points so that it can help you in your home. Tonight, the story that I want to share with you has a man and a woman in it. And I don't want them to continue with what is happening to them. The man is a loving man. They have 2 kids. They used to have 3. One has passed, so they have 2 kids. The man used to be a banker. Used to work in a bank. But some time ago, he lost a job. And the wife used to be, is a teacher and still a teacher. The man so lost the job and started looking for another job. Along the line, he met with someone that was ready to help, gave him a connect, who to write to, and all that. He did, submitted his proposal, letter and everything, and after like 2 months of submission, they called for interview. After interview, like 2 weeks later, they called him, and he got the job. He started the job 2 weeks into working in this new place. He was offered, good salary, good take home. 2 weeks into this job, the wife realized that the Oga of this office is the man's ex. And this man's ex has a child for him. When they were on campus, they had a relationship. And they couldn't just go ahead with the relationship. They settled it, and the lady that is now the boss forgave, moved on, started taking care of the child. The child is 11 years old now. Now, what is the problem? The wife is saying she doesn't want the husband to continue working there. Now, without wasting much of her time, as a woman, as a wife, will you say, my husband, continue? All this while, he did not know. All right? He actually met the ex, and she was one that just said, there's a place like this. But she did not know that she was the boss there. But 2 weeks into working there, that was when he realized. And it was the one that even came home to tell the wife. And it's not been fine in that home. It still goes to the work, but it's been, you can imagine what I'm trying to say. We have few more minutes on the show, less than 20 minutes. Less than 20 minutes. How can we help this home? For about 2.5 years, the man was without a job, and he's gotten a job now. Good take home. As a wife, what will you do? Will you sit with what the wife is saying now? That, Omo, you are not continuing there, me of lower simi. Let us look for another job. As a man, will you fight it and continue with the job? Our elderly, are you a man of God? Are you a father, a mother, a wife? What do you think? How do we solve this? Number to call is 0818 935. 081 80,000 935. 081 80,000 935. That is the number to call. 081 80,000 935. Okay? If that number is not going, you can call this other line, which is 0901 333 8368. Those are the 2 lines we're using. Those are the 2 lines we actually use every Wednesday night anyway. 0901 333 8368. 0901 333 8368 or 081 80,000 935. Let your call come in. What do you think this woman should do? Maybe you are the woman. What will you do? Will you keep cool? Will you just encourage your husband? Be careful, oh. Be careful, oh. This woman already has a child for you. Yes, she has moved on. She's not fighting. She's not. Now she's your guy. Be careful, oh. How did they say that thing? I'm laughing, but this is not. It's not funny. It's not funny. What do you think the husband should do? Should he resign a new job that he just got? You just realized that it's not that the ex is the owner of the job or the office or the no. She's just your guy. Is your guy now. If you are the man, will you walk away? Will you continue the job? If you are the wife, will you allow your husband to continue working there? What's your advice? I want to say thank you very much. Okay, I have a caller here. Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Yeah, thank you very much. Where are you calling from? Your name?
Hello, my name is Ola. I'm calling from Lagos.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, you are a woman. Are you married or you're single?
Yes, I'm married.
Okay, beautiful. Now, what will you do in this situation?
Yeah, in this case, one thing is, if they had actually discussed about the past before, then that's one thing. And the second thing is, what kind of past does the man and the ex share? If they only lost contact and now they met each other because she was the one that gave him the job, so that's another thing. If they had a good past, there's every possibility that might affect the home. So I would appreciate, or I would advise, for me, it is a dangerous game. So if the guy was actually open enough, he should be able to tell his wife.
He's open. If he's not open, I don't think he will come home and tell the wife that do you know that Ogami?
No, what I'm trying to say is that when they were courting, when you're married to a man.
Yeah. They talked about it. All that it was. They shared everything.
The fact is now coming back now into the present. If the lady already had an understanding of the kind of past they shared,
okay,
it's a different thing.
Okay.
But with the past they had, if the guy never opened up right from the beginning
okay,
before they got married,
okay,
it is dangerous. And I know there's every tendency that the man can actually lie to the lady that, yes, he's my ex.
Okay.
But we don't have anything to do together. He offended me. He has done this. He has done that. But that's in the past. But I would say it is not safe for the woman's marriage.
Okay.
Yes, if you want the guy to quit, he can quit. But if the lady is aware, or she has been aware of the kind of relationship they shared in the past,
okay,
then it's a different ballgame.
Okay.
So for me, I would say it is not safe for their marriage, because
it's
if the
safe.
lady in question just maybe they separated due to distance, or maybe lack of communication, or something actually happened, but it is on a good note, they can still reconnect. Yes, they can still reconnect, and then the lady being the boss has power over the guy now, because she is the boss. So it is not safe.
Okay.
It is not safe.
All right. Thank you very much, Bola, for being part of the show. I appreciate your call. Yeah. Okay. That was a call from Lagos. There. I appreciate that call. And what I could deduce from there, that is, she would not agree to the husband continuing with that job because it's not safe. Yes, the person that's your boss is a woman that has a child for you before you got married to your wife now. All right? before you got married to the wife you were married to now. So as the wife, would you encourage your husband to continue working there, or it's a no, it's a stop? Temitayo Ogoho, thank you very much also for being part of my viewers on Facebook. The number to call is 0901 333 8368. We still have like 4 to 5 more minutes if I'm going to admit your call. Okay, 0901 333 8368. 0901 333 8368. That is the number to call. Okay, and you can also drop your messages on Facebook if you have a point to raise.
Into Empire. Rainy rain. Durotini. Oshupa ni mole tiari erukio bami rara erukio bami kioba shati durotini
This is
Heart to Heart.
Heart to Heart.
Heart to heart.
Keep listening.
Kotakiti kochapo tabiki abada wosinu mioni suku rara mioni yo mioju kioba shati durotimi ololufemi durotimi jowo durotimi jowo durotimi.
Okay, I just pray that the ex now, the husband's boss will not say Duro to me. That was Duro to me coming from no other person but Rainy Rain. All right, let me just give my own advice and say my bye-bye tonight. You're listening to me right now, and I told you what I'm going to be sharing right now. Peradventure, someone is going through a close case of such. I'll just say, number one, it is not safe, just like Bola said, who called from Lagos. It is not in any way safe. It is not safe. Number one, the connect is so strong. She has a child for you, and the child is still alive. Number one question, is she married now? If she's not married, the more dangerous it is for you. And if she's married, is she truly in love with the new man? Or can your love rise up within her and overtake that which she has for the current husband? And you working there, you need to do good, be fine, accommodating, friendly, sweet, for promotion, for better recommendation and all that. There were things you saw in her, there were things she saw in you that made you guys date way back then, that led you guys to having a child. And now you're working under her. So it's not safe for you, my dear brother. It is not safe for you. My dear sister, please don't let it become fight, like I told you. Don't let it become fight. Just have faith. Resign. God will bring you another job. This is not about maturity. This is about mind safety, psychological safety. Because if you say you will not do anything, what if she starts throwing concept ideas to you, picking you as the best staff? The one like when I asked you, is she married now? She said you said she's not yet married. That's where the problem is. She's not yet married, so it's serious. So that's my advice. I want to say thank you very much for listening to the show today. Join me again next week Wednesday between 9 and 10 for another edition of the program. Work on your libido, work on your desire, communicate, share it together, talk about it, and enhance each other. Don't use it forcefully. Don't deprive your partner of it. Okay? My name is Dayo Adinuga, saying God bless you and thank you for listening. In a short while, we shall be linking up with our network studios in Abuja for the relay of the network news. Keep your love alive. Good night.